The second round of the 2022 EWS-E Series took place in not one but two countries. Welcome to the EWS-E Petzen-Jamnica from Austria and Slovenia. The last time we visited the Black Hole Bike Fest was in 2018, so for the EWS-E racers, this was a brand new race course. And what a course too. Definitely one of the most brutal we have seen. 61 kilometres awaited the racers, two brutal stages to start and finish today in Austria and 5 in Slovenia. Between them, just one power stage to contend with on stage 5. The first stage started with a chairlift up the Petzen mountain. Thriller awaited. It's not just the course that's big here in Austria and Slovenia, the stages are monstrous. Stage 1, Thriller lived up to its name. Antoine Roget led from round 1 winner Edgar Carballo Gonzalez by just 2 seconds on a 7-minute stage. Hugo Pigeon was only 0.2 of a second back. There was huge drama in the pro women's race. Pre-race favourite Laura Charles was out.
Yeah, I was riding good and maybe I hit something, I don't know. It was a rocks or roots, but it hit my derailleur and it broke directly. So I tried to continue the stage till the finish line, but impossible because my derailleur go into my wheel, so I cannot continue the race.
And if the men's race was tight, then the pro women's was even tighter. Less than a second separated Flo Espinera and Alia Marcellini at the front. The winner of the first ever EWS-E, Yannick Pontal, took control of the pro men's race with a win on stage 4.
This morning was so hard. The first one was a real carnage, you know. I touched my derailleur, I lose some air on the back wheels, but actually it's good because I was on the lead.
Only 0.2 of a second separated him and Antoine Roget. Carballo Gonzalez was third on the same second in third. For the first time in EWS-E history, there were 4 different winners on the first 4 stages. Espinera was out front and consolidating her lead. It was now out to 8 seconds.
This race is quite different from Tweed Valley. The trails are tougher, longer, but quite fun. So it's been a good day. I'm feeling good on the bike.
Given the scale of the course, it was turning into one of the tightest EWS-E races yet. Before the power stage, the racers had a chance to change batteries and seek some much needed shade and technical assistance in the tech zone.
Today I feel a little tired because I have a lot of races together. I am fighting because in the last part of the race, I think the race is there.
Yeah, the first part of the day hasn't gone too well. Actually, I've dropped my chain out of the start, so on stage 1. I've finished out the rest of the stage okay, but then the chain must have been damaged because I snapped it towards the end of stage 2, and just trying to get back into the rhythm now and keep things moving forward.
The power stage awaited. Sophia Wiedenroth won the power stage for Specialized to move herself up into second place in the overall behind Orbea's Espinera.
Go, go, go! Perfect! Go, 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 go! Okay, let's go!
The unpredictability of the pro men's race continued. The 5th winner of 5 was Jerome Guillou on the power stage. In a race that was now proving hard to keep up with, Tiago Ladera was now in the lead. Pontal was less than a second back, and Roget was now 2.4 seconds off in third. Edgar Carballo Gonzalez won his first ever EWS-E at the previous round in Scotland. It was a win that he relished and one that he had clearly decided he fancied experiencing again. The Spaniard was second on stage 6 behind Roger. Ladera now led by 1.6 seconds.
Well, I'm feeling really good. Like the first stage I don't like too much, but now it's gonna be the 7 and it's gonna be the hardest one. So I hope don't start raining and I will give my best to stay on first place.
Marcellini won the stage to move up into second. Espinera still had the lead by 13 seconds. After 6 brutal stages, the very toughest of Austrian and Slovenian stages couldn't separate the EWS-E racers. The huge EWS trail awaited and would decide the race. Flo Espinera lost 22 seconds on the final stage with a crash near the top, which left Alia Marcellini to take her very first EWS-E win.
Today the race started really good. I feel good on the first stage, but after on the second, third and fourth I did a lot of mistakes. I like a lot the 6th and the 7th, so I give it all on these 2 stages.
Sophia Wiedenroth also managed to edge ahead of Espinera after that crash and picked up second. In the pro men's, in a race that had never settled in one racer's favour, it was Yannick Pontal who powered through with an unreal performance on the last stage to take the win. Big course here this weekend as well. How tough was it?
Yeah, it was a big course. I was tired. Yesterday was not good, and today I told me, yeah, manage the race because it will be a long ride. It was really tight before the last stage, and I managed my stage, and I think it's okay, but it was so hard.
Thiago Ladera shipped 7 seconds to the Frenchman who won the last stage to seal the victory. Edgar Carballo Gonzalez finished off a superb day on the podium in 3rd. In the overall then, a disappointing day at the office means that Laura Charles is down in 4th. Back-to-back podiums mean that Alia Marcellini has her hands on the coveted yellow plate. Edgar Carballo Gonzalez holds onto his yellow plate and the lead in the overall. Yannick Pontal is up into 2nd spot and Andrea Garibo is now 3rd. In the team's overall then, Orbea Fox Enduro team lead the way from Miranda Factory Racing. And that is it from us here at the EWS-E Petzen-Jamnica. It was one of the most captivating EWS-E races so far, and we look forward to doing it all again when we head to the next round at EWS-E Valberg in just a couple of weeks' time. We'll see you there.